Hello guys, we are on our last little stretch of the hike down back towards our car after sleeping at the top of this mountain. This place is called Zec des Martres, and I just filmed 2 other previous videos here that would have come out before this, so if you're just wondering like about where I am or whatnot, you can always go check out those videos. I'm currently very sweaty, as you can see. It's quite a hike down, a lot of boulders that you have to maneuver, and it gets a little difficult. There's even a sign that says it's difficult.
We made it. Harsh path, finished.
Yeah, wait, show them the sign. It says section de sentier difficile.
Difficile.
But in English that means section of this path is very hard. I'm a translator now. So that definitely validates what I'm saying. This is Jeremy, guys. You hopefully have met him.
I'm so tired, so you'll be seeing a nice view of me just closing my eyes every now and then.
There we go. We have a really nice view from here. So yeah, there's a little drizzle too, which is kind of refreshing.
Want to pan out to it real quick?
What?
Pan out to the view real quick?
Can I do that? Yeah, I guess so.
Look at that.
Can I? There we go. That is the beautiful view. The reason I'm here today, I wanted to make one last video, as I said, about kind of like a mini Q&A answering 2 questions. Basically, whether I prefer adventuring solo or with someone else, and whether I prefer car camping or tent camping. First part of this 2-part question was whether I like doing this stuff solo or doing it with somebody. And after about a year of doing a little bit of both, and you know, sometimes struggling by myself also on the road and everything, and even coming home sometimes early because I just got too homesick or whatnot, I can honestly say that I feel like going with someone is always better. The only 2 pros I can think of being by yourself is, 1, if you are making content, you can stop whenever you want, you can do as many retakes of the same thing that you want. It's a lot easier to capture the vision that you had for a video or for a post. So that's definitely a plus, I guess. And also this feeling that you're extremely badass for being by yourself and like doing this by yourself. But that's more of something that feeds the ego, and I don't think is necessarily like a good pro. I think that as humans, we all have this natural desire to connect with others and to share our joys of life and to have a community. And I feel like our generation is kind of obsessed with this whole independence thing, and like I can do everything alone and I don't need anybody. And I think that our generation is just like a little bit too overly obsessed with that idea or that concept or that dream of being completely self-sufficient and not needing anybody else. In reality, I feel like after experiencing this by myself a couple of times and then being able to go with Jeremy or with my friend Bree or whoever else, even like there's also my sister that I go traveling with too. Now I'm able to say that I actually prefer to be with someone else. I prefer to share the joys, like I said, with them. Also, when Jeremy's with me, I don't get homesick because he's my home. Aww. And then even if I'm with my sister or Bree, for example, I might get homesick a little bit, but just being with them makes me feel better. So overall, I think that I prefer to be with someone else in my adventures. And I think that if you are the same and like maybe you've failed at like doing the whole solo female adventuring and camping stuff, lifestyle, then I think that's 100% okay and natural and normal. That's my take on it. As far as tent camping versus car camping, this was a hard one. It was really, really hard because I enjoy both almost equally. I would say, actually, Jeremy, do you want to join for this part?
Hey!
So Jeremy has been with me on almost all of my car camping journeys, like the big ones. So like the Banff, the Alberta, the California, Arizona. We're going to the UK, doing kind of a mix there. But yeah, so he's been with me for a lot of them. He knows what it's like. And yeah, I think that he has some valid points to share.
Well, I mean, definitely I think I would prefer car camping just because there's a certain sense of freedom around it, you know, where you could kind of drive wherever you wish, go do a hike here, go back to the car, sleep in the car, everything's always set up. Mm-hmm. And then drive to the next hike, you know, or drive to the little village.
Oh,
if
yeah.
anything as well.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of have an ease of adventure.
Yeah, you don't have to plan things out as much because there's no campground that you have to get to for a specific time or for a specific day. You can just go with the flow, and yeah, I think there's a greater sense of freedom. Yeah, just being able to be more spontaneous. In terms of safety, Jeremy feels more comfortable in a van. I feel more comfortable in a tent. I think that's because when there's car camping, there's more chances of like a cop knocking on your door telling you that you're not allowed to park there. I feel like someone might break into the car. Whereas if you're tent camping, I feel like you're on a place where like you've paid to park, not to park, but you paid to camp there. So the chances are lower.
Unless, you know, you're trying to do a little bit more wild camping, which
Yeah.
is a thing that's possible as well, then you always have that risk of,
Yeah.
you know, that uncomfortable
Yeah.
feeling of someone's that's going to walk up and tell you can't be here.
I think like if you're camping, like this is wild camping what we did this time, but we still paid to be on the reserve. So I feel like that's safer. Okay, we've switched to the camera phone because all the batteries keep dying. So my last point with everything was the cost. If you are tent camping, it ends up costing more usually because you have to pay for each campground that you're going to on your road trip, which can get expensive. This one was only $13, which is insane, but sometimes it can go up to like $40 so per night. So it can still be quite expensive, whereas car camping, you're just sleeping in the car. I guess though what we didn't consider that you have to rent the car sometimes. So actually in the end, car camping might be more expensive depending on the kind of vehicle that you have to rent. Like if you have to rent a Dodge, and gas for a Dodge is more expensive than gas for like a Toyota, for example, like my Prius. Which leads me to actually say that I know that in a past video, I think maybe 4 or 5 videos ago, and even more now, maybe even 6 or 7 videos, I talked about how we were going to sell our Dodge. And I said that was going to be the next video out, and I know it hasn't come out, but it's because I want us to fully sell it, and I want to do all the calculations of like how much it cost us to like buy it and repair it all, and then how much we made by renting it out, and then for like actually know for a fact whether or not it was worth it. So that's why that video has not come out yet. In terms of everything, I think that our perfect trip would probably be together, even though he doesn't look very happy.
I'm exhausted. This is 2 hours of sleep right here, and hiking night and day.
If you want to know why, you gotta watch our other videos. Yeah, so it would probably be together, and it would be car camping. That would be our favorite. So I hope this video either inspired you to get out and adventure, 2, made you feel better if you don't feel like you're capable of going out on your own to adventure, or 3, I don't know what else. There was something else, but my brain is also tired. We will see you on the next video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below before you exit.